"You're toast," Dion commented as soon as he finished reading the article, which turned out to be the reason everyone was staring. Violet had no idea if Dion had been following her or what. But the second she left the locker room, there he was, with Alice, ready for their lunch date. Or rather, lunch with them. Her and Alice, to be exact. It wasn't a date, just a meal with friends. Friends? Since when did she have friends? Whatever. Dion had suggested they skip the Platinum Court. So there they were, like total outcasts on the lawn, chilling in the shade of a tree. Not many other students were around. Most chose the cafeteria. Even though she wouldn't admit it, Violet liked the peace. The few students nearby were either chatting or on their phones and didn't seem to notice her, which was fine by Violet, since that's exactly why she'd agreed to avoid the cafeteria. So Dion and Alice brought her lunch. Unlike breakfast, lunch was full of comfort food. Thanks to werewolves' crazy fast metabolisms, high-calorie, carb-heavy dishes were on the menu to help them recharge. "I'm not toast," Violet replied, annoyed, biting into her burger harder than she meant to. She didn't mind the gossip, but despite how good the burger tasted, it felt like she was chewing on cardboard. She just couldn't work up an appetite with everything going on. Dion, completely missing her frustration, continued, "The Oracle's totally setting you up for a fall." She put her burger down, irritated. "Why would you say that? Why would some gossip blogger make up stories to get me in trouble? Who even is she? Where is she right now? I should teach her to mind her own business and stop writing fake news." Violet fumed. "You staring at Alaric wasn't just some baseless gossip," Dion said, smirking knowingly. "The way you looked at him was so intense, I swear the sparks in your eyes could have rivaled Alaric's own thunderbolts." A blush crept up Violet's face. She couldn't exactly deny it, not with the photographic evidence. The Oracle had somehow snapped a pic of her, staring at Alaric while he was dozing in class. But she'd only looked because he was undeniably cute at that moment. Unfortunately, the gossip column had twisted her innocent admiration into something more. And to make matters worse, how dare that coward, hiding behind their keyboard, suggest she had any interest in Griffin? She'd sooner eat a bug than have anything to do with that jerk. Plus, Dion continued, the amusement fading from his face, nobody knows who the Oracle is. We don't even try to find out. Why assume the Oracle is a her? Could be a him, for all you know, Violet interrupted. The tone of the articles, it's feminine, like gossip between girls. So we assume it's a she, Dion replied. Could be a disguise, a trick to throw people off their trail if anyone tries to find them, Violet reasoned. Whether the Oracle is a he or a she, the point is, no one searches for the Oracle. The Oracle finds you. They're a collector of information, meaning they probably have secrets on everyone here. Dangerous enemy or powerful ally depends on which side you want them on, Dion explained. Violet snorted. They don't scare me. I don't have secrets. Dion frowned. Don't push your luck. The Oracle has sources everywhere. Getting info is like taking candy from a baby for them. Look what happened today. They don't need some dark secret to turn your life upside down. Dion's warning sank in, but Violet's mind was already racing. So, they might be able to find my parents then? She asked. What? Dion looked confused. That's the only secret I have. If it even is a secret, Violet replied. I'm sure the second Asher pulled my records, he found out I was adopted. About that, I don't know, Dion said, uncertain. See? Violet shrugged, making her point. They can't find everything. I don't have some incriminating secret like the rest of you. It's the people with the most to lose who have too many secrets to cover. Dion groaned, rubbing his hand down his face. You're way too stubborn for your own good. Violet smirked. I prefer a difficult to convince. They both laughed, and Violet realized she was actually enjoying Dion's company more than she'd expected. But then Dion said, almost out of the blue, the Cardinal Alphas all had girls, taking care of their needs before you showed up. The comment was so unexpected that Violet, still riding high from their joke, felt her smile disappear. He continued, his voice turning serious. What do you think these girls are going to do when some purple-haired chick comes out of nowhere and steals their guys? Some of them were already picturing a future with these alphas after graduation. Violet's throat suddenly went dry. She swallowed before saying, I'm not interested in their alphas. That's not what they think, Dion replied. He leaned closer, his eyes fixed on hers, like he was looking right through her. And besides, feelings can change. For some reason, Violet's heart started racing and she felt exposed under Dion's intense stare. No matter how much she wanted to deny it, she knew he was right. Feelings do change. Asher was definitely getting under her skin. She still hated Griffin, but she couldn't help but wonder about his wolf side. And then there was Alaric, whom she just might have a little crush on. Crap. This was getting messy. Desperate for a distraction, Violet's eyes landed on Alice. It was weird for Alice, usually a total chatterbox, to be so quiet. And from the looks of it, she was furiously texting on her phone. Without warning, Violet snatched the phone from Alice's hands. Alice's eyes went wide with shock. "No, don't, Violet. Don't look at the comments," she yelled, panicked. But that's exactly what Violet did. And from the looks of things, it seemed that Alice had been using a fake account to defend her under the Oracle's post. Instantly, Violet's stomach dropped. If Alice was using fake accounts who knew how many to post nice things about her, then the situation was way worse than she'd thought. With a sinking feeling, Violet took a deep breath and clicked on the comment section, bracing herself. "Lunar Queen, here we go again with another human trying to play in the big leagues. Stay in your lane, Violet." "Wolfie? Lily, did someone say Alaric and staring? Okay, but honestly, who wouldn't? The Lightning Prince is a total hottie. Moonlit Maven. Top 20 on day 1? That's insane. She must be cheating. Asher. Fan for life. Don't touch my man, Violet. He's already taken by me. Fangirl Central. Not Violet stealing the spotlight. And the boys all at once. Total player. Luna Queen. Savannah will always be our queen. This Violet storm will blow over. Wolf Pack. T. If hate's a thin line, Violet and Griffin are practically making out on it. Violet's fingers tightened around the phone as she scrolled through the comments, her pulse hammering in her ears. Each word felt like a punch, twisting the truth into something ugly. Was this really how everyone saw her? A social climber, a player, someone who didn't belong? It didn't matter that she hadn't asked for any of this. The attention, the drama. It had been thrust upon her from the moment she stepped into Lunaris Academy. A lump formed in her throat as she read the comment about Griffin. It made her skin crawl. The idea of her and him? Absolutely ridiculous. But the worst part was how easily rumors took hold. They didn't need facts, just whispers and assumptions. And suddenly, they became truth in everyone's eyes. And then there was Alice. Sweet, loyal Alice, creating fake accounts to shield Violet from the worst of it. That made Violet's stomach drop even further. If Alice felt the need to defend her like this, then things had already spiraled beyond her control.
Hey, amazing viewers! It's Violet here. Thanks for sticking with us. By the time of the release of this video, only 9% of our viewers have joined the party by subscribing, and 91% of you might miss out on our next mind-blowing video. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the exclusive club.